The surf hugged my legs as I walked deeper and deeper into the ocean. When the water reached my thighs, I dove into the next wave and let the water push me to a standing position. With the salty taste of the Atlantic on my tongue, the sound of the waves crashing around me, and the feel of the breeze on my soaked skin, I felt something I had never experienced before. I had come home. I was more energized, more alive, and more aware than I'd ever been before. It was a heady experience. Of course, I didn't get to bask in that wonderful feeling for long before I realized I'd had a serious wardrobe malfunction. Diving into a wave in a halter one-piece had consequences. Thank goodness I was facing the horizon, otherwise a beach full of people would have gotten a good look at my, er, goodies. After I adjusted my suit, I swam out a little farther and just let myself float, rocked by the small swell of waves before they broke. With the feel of the ocean's power on my back and the warm sun on my face, I started to relax, probably for the first time in my life. It was nice to just exist, and at that moment, I had no concerns, other than periodically checking to make sure my swimsuit was still where it belonged. Occasionally, water would splash over my face, and I'd wipe my eyes to get the sting out, but other than that, I didn't really move for ages. Eventually, I entered into some sort of trance. My body seemed to feel more, like the waves were going inside me, and the sun and sky above me seemed brighter, as if I had removed sunglasses, except I hadn't been wearing any to begin with. I was more awake, yet relaxed to the point of dozing off, and just more aware. It was a little hard to explain exactly, other than I felt like myself with a capital M. When my feet finally started dragging in the sand, I reluctantly stood and got out of the water. I kicked myself for not bringing a towel and had to air dry as I walked down the beach to where my things were. My eyes were acting a little funny, because things still looked weird, especially the people on the beach, but I just assumed it was the salt water affecting them in a strange way. In addition to things just being brighter than I was used to, my body felt different. My feet tingled from the sand, but this time it wasn't the heat. It was like my feet were drinking the sand, and the sensation spread to my skin like it was drinking the air. Pretty soon, even my hair felt that way. You know that full feeling you get after drinking a lot of water? I felt like that, but instead of water, it felt like I had drunk sunshine. I promise I'm not crazy.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.